Welcome to Highway Have a Chat with Tristan and Mel from Chasing an Adventure.
Yeah, so Tristan decided randomly he wanted to get people's topics and questions, and we discuss them while we're driving.
We can only listen to the same music so many times, so this will help us pass time.
Yep.
And talk with each other.
Yeah. So yeah, we don't know how many episodes this will go for, but it will be just an extra thing we throw in each week on Sundays. So
nothing fancy.
It's just, we'll still do our normal videos. This is just an extra little segment we're throwing in, and whenever we stop, we stop.
That's right. Be warned, there is going to be multiple episodes where we're in the same clothes. So we're not grubs, we're just doing a lot of filming in our driving days.
Yes, like today is 9 hours, so these are all our questions and topics that you guys have sent through. So
we've seen all the questions, but we haven't discussed anything.
Yeah.
So we're going to pull them out.
This is raw footage.
Raw as. Raw dog. Raw dog.
Let's get started.
What's topic one or question one out of the bag, Dale?
I hope it's a good one. I can't see them.
I am actually going to pick one out of this bag that we're deliberately going to discuss today, like in this first episode. And it's going to be saucy.
Oh, do you want to just do that first?
Do you want to do that one first?
And if we pull it out, I'll just throw it to the
Alright. So the first thing I want to discuss is me and my brother have some pretty hardcore banter. He thinks I'm a serial killer. I think he's a little bit mentally challenged. I am a firm believer that a pie from a bakery, because a pie that you get in a frozen packet needs it, but if you get a pie from a bakery, it doesn't need sauce. I'll always have a pie first without sauce. If it needs it after, then I'll put it on. But he thinks I'm a serial killer by not having any sauce on my pies.
And majority of bakery pies you don't put sauce on.
I never do I?
No, I would say you don't.
I don't.
So I guess the topic is, do you need sauce on pies?
And as I said before, a pie that you get, like a 4 and 20 frozen or a cheap home brand one that you get from the supermarket that's made of dog's eyes and bloody duck livers and stuff like that.
But you love them.
Yeah, they're good, but that's when I put me sauce on me pie.
Yeah.
But if I'm getting like a good potato top or a good chunky pie or anything like that from the bakery, no sauce. What's your opinion?
So
you see, you're twice as weird. You put barbecue sauce on it.
So thanks for revealing it to everyone. My answer. So I generally am way different to everybody, and I don't get just your standard pie.
No.
Like the last pie I bought was chicken and leek rather than just a beef pie.
Yeah.
So then no, I didn't need sauce for that. But if I go sauce, it's barbecue. Not this tomato business.
Yeah.
The only thing I have tomato sauce on is a sausage roll. That is it.
Oh yeah, you can't have a sausage roll without sauce.
Everything else, I have barbecue sauce.
Yes.
Like every other meal.
See, barbecue sauce to me, so we're going off topic here, but this is the whole point of this.
Yeah.
Barbecue sauce to me, look, we're at a lime lake. It's lime green. Barbecue sauce to me is a brekkie condiment.
Breakfast condiment. Yeah.
Or if you're having like a bacon and egg burger, that's when you whip out your barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
I don't have it with anything else really.
No, you don't, but yeah, I'm 100% a barbecue sauce girl. But as for on pies specifically, yes, it does add something.
Yeah, his argument is that it elevates the flavour and it adds an element.
I think he's saying it's like you're a true blue Aussie if you have sauce on your
please.
pie.
Please. He has no idea what he wants. He's from Victoria and goes to New South Wales and bloody goes for Melbourne Storm. Anyways, I think I'm right. Everyone leave it in the comments, sauce or no sauce on a bakery pie.
Yeah.
But you put sauce on it after you've tasted it, if it needs it. That's my argument.
Yeah. Anyway.
Mel's been mixing the bag now for about 5 minutes. Every time we go to do something different, she'll go do a remix.
Because I am such an indecisive person. Like, my mind, you don't even know what goes on up in here. I can't decide which one to pick out.
The amount of topics
I
that we
don't know what it says, like they're all in little squares, but I cannot go, yep, that's the one.
The amount of topics we can discuss that just goes on in her head, it
too much. Anyway, I
kills
finally
me.
picked one. How did we meet?
Oh God, how did that question
why
come
did
out?
we come up with this one first? No, we didn't come up with them. Everyone else has. So we won't ramble on too long about this, but
We met through Mel's brother Michael.
yeah. So how do I even explain it? Like Tristan was living in Victoria,
Yes.
and his dad
Stepbrother.
moved up to
So,
Brisbane, and I'm from there. And so I actually went to school with Tristan's stepbrother,
yep.
and then so I knew him, and Tristan was coming up holidaying with his family, obviously, and somehow my brother became friends with Tristan. I don't even really
no, we
know
just had the
how.
same. Yeah, we were just.
And then they just hit it off, and then Tristan moved to Queensland, and he was hanging around like a bad smell. And yeah,
Well, it was a good smell to you, wasn't it?
no, I couldn't stand him. He was literally someone I was disgusted by, just because
It's a
of
very strong word,
I was
disgusting.
though. Just he was a party animal, and I didn't like that. Anyway, but I don't know what happened, honestly.
I cast a spell
He
on
did.
her.
I think he did, because yeah, I wouldn't have been with a bad boy, and I ended up with one.
Bad boy.
You were at the time.
I'm funny, intelligent, good looking,
Anyway,
driven.
that's how we met.
That's how we met, yeah. What's the next one?
On to the next one. Sauce on pie.
Oh. What are the chances of that?
Oh my goodness me. Okay. Okay. Is it better to have loved and lost, or never loved at all?
Oh, that's a good question. You go first.
I 100% think it's better to have loved and lost, because
I agree.
everyone is going to, like, let's just assume the situation that you are in love, married with someone or whatever, and they died. That's going to happen to everybody in the end.
Yeah, that's right.
So
no matter what
why
happens.
would you go your whole life not being with someone because you're scared either they're going to pass away or you're going to separate, obviously? But no, I think you're definitely better off to have at least had something and someone in your life.
100%, I agree with that.
And you will move on. Everybody does.
Yeah.
If situations come up, or, you know.
We are very adaptable creatures, and I know loss is a big thing, but time heals loss. Is that right? Is that the
Yeah, I
saying?
think so.
Yeah.
That's not the saying, but time heals, I think. is
Yes,
the saying.
yeah.
Yeah.
So time
Um,
heals everything.
So yeah, that's 100%.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah,
That's the only thing we've ever agreed on.
pretty much.
Next question. Topic. Give me a topic.
Oh, this is going to take me forever. I really should have thought about this one.
Okay.
If you could rename yourself, what name?
Oh, that's right.
Damn.
This is a good one.
Deary me.
Sorry, I'm just over. Mel, you talk. I'm
These
just
are
overtaking.
things that I struggle with, because I can't just go, bam, Karen. Like, I can't just come up with a name. Like, my mind doesn't let me do that. What names do I like?
Come on, darling, you got to be talking. I'm driving.
Yeah, I can come.
Okay. Names. Well, I was thinking something like Deadly, like Deadly As.
Yeah, because that would be allowed.
I don't know.
It's a really tricky one.
What did I say the other day? Graham. Do I look like a Graham? No, I wouldn't want to be Graham. John Citizen? I don't know.
It's honestly like the hardest question, because you don't pick your name.
No, that's right.
Your parents pick your name, and that's just it. Like
Yeah.
I hear names and go, oh wow, that's a lovely name. I'd love that. Or,
Yeah.
But it's not. My name's Mel.
Maloney.
So.
Oh no, it's not Mel. It's Melissa.
So for all you people wondering if it's Melissa or Melanie, it's Melissa. But I'm Mel.
Meliza.
I get called Mel. That's it. Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm just Tristan. Teabag. Uncle T.
I've got many more.
What?
I've got many more.
What?
Yeah. I can't say them on camera.
Really?
Names for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. But
I don't know, but I'm just going to pipe in. So
when don't you pipe in?
we think Paisleys' name is stunning. Like we chose it. But she now all of a sudden is starting to be like, I want my name to be Summer.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Summer.
So I'm like, you know your name's really pretty too. She's like, yeah, I know, but I just want Summer. Anyway, we'll see how she feels when she's a bit older.
We are getting close to summer, so maybe that's why.
No, it's because she watched this show called Summer. What's it called? Surfing Summer or?
Yeah, serving some.
No, surfing summer.
Surfing Summer. So she, yeah. Anyway, but no, I don't think I could even start to come up with another name.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like I can't even picture a name.
Just say
in
a
my
name.
head. Like
Like you say a name and I'll say a name. We'll see what our reaction is.
How about Amy?
Amy. Too many Amy's. That's the thing. I just no.
How about Philip? Do I look like a Philip?
Daddy!
Philippe.
Daddy!
If any Phillips watch this, can you please just literally do an emoji or something down in the comment?
Yeah, I think I'd like Philip, and then everyone can call me Philippe.
And you can be called Big Phil
Yeah, Big Phil. Hello, Big Phil.
if he watches.
Yeah, if he watches, that's right.
All right, let's just cut it here.
No, you need to say a name. Say a name.
I don't know, like.
How about I pick
I'm
a
just
name?
trying to think of names I wanted to call her.
Oh, well,
And
I got a name
all
for you.
can
I got a
think of
name
is,
for
like,
you.
Chloe.
I got a name for you.
I'm not a Chloe.
I got a name for you.
What?
Glennis. Or Agrid.
Mildred.
Mildred. You are like a Mildred because you're like an old fuddy duddy.
I know, but that's offensive if there's a Mildred.
Oh, sorry, Mildred. It's a name that's from, I'd say the 50s, 60s, something like that. You are an old coot when it comes to living. Like, you know, you're like, yeah, I think
I know.
Mildred.
Okay, Mildred and Philip.
Channel 40 on the back of the van.
Yeah.
Come on, boy, Philip. All right, next one before Mel wets her pants.
Yeah, he doesn't let us stop for wee breaks. Like, he's this driver that you don't stop for any reason. So I've learned to hold my bladder, which is only in the car though.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but yeah.
Our brakes are when we stop for fuel. You just drive, you fill. You drive, you fill.
Yeah.
And empty.
All right. Next one.
Next one.
What do we do on long drives? Like, what music do we listen to? Do we listen to podcasts?
Well, so we don't really listen to podcasts because we
No.
got an iTunes subscription, so we don't get.
No, we don't.
We do.
Oh, is it called Apple iTunes?
That's what it's called, isn't
No,
it?
Apple Music.
Oh, Apple Music. Is it iTunes? Whatever. I don't know. So we listen to music on there. The genre we listen to is 80-90% country.
Yeah. But Tristan's been throwing in a little bit of randomness, and so
You know, like one-hit wonders
like
and
we
bangers.
had
And
some Celine Dion, but that's our main thing is country.
Bit of Bon
big,
Jovi.
We're big on country.
S Club 7,
Yeah.
Shaggy.
We are country
Yeah,
through and through.
yeah. When it comes to music,
We're very similar, exactly the same thing we like.
yeah,
But the only time we've done different, like listen to a podcast, was when we drove up the middle of Australia.
yeah.
I downloaded a couple of episodes of Hamish and Andy, like old school.
I love
like,
Hamish and Andy. It just takes me back to going to work when I was an apprentice
Yeah.
and listen to Hamish and Andy in the morning. Or were they in the afternoon? I can't remember. But yeah.
But yeah, that was pretty much it. We're not into much of the new stuff, I guess.
No, not really. I used to listen to Alpha Blokes, but I can't really listen to that with the girls.
Paisley.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
just
lots of swearing.
next level alpha blokes. So yeah, I need to pull the pin on that one with the girl because that's just not appropriate. Anyway, so that's pretty much all we do.
Yeah.
Other than that, sit in silence.
Yeah, and I build all my playlists as well. Like I spend hours putting songs in playlists and stuff like that. Like, I think the last one I did was like 15 hours long, and I just go through heaps of different albums and stuff like that and
Yeah.
add it. So.
But yeah, it depends on the day. Some days I'm staring out the window because I don't even want to look at him. So we don't communicate for the whole 5 hours.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're singing, and today we're chatting.
Yeah.
So
Most of the
this
time
has
I'm-
actually been good.
Most of the time I get told to put my window up, or I'm cold.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, next topic.
Yep.
She comes.
So Paisley's crook at the moment. So we've been on the road for 10 months, and she's gotten a little bit sick.
Yeah, she just
Got a fever. and,
had a temp, and I think because she was so deep in her sleep and she was really hot and her fever spiked through the night, she then was sick.
yeah.
But that's
I think she may have had a touch of heat stroke from being on the beach all day.
maybe a little, or
She didn't drink a lot of water.
Yeah, like who knows? But we also have been in a caravan park, so she most likely has picked up something.
Yeah, that's true as well.
But she's pretty good. Like she's
Bounce back.
pretty good. So yeah,
So Paisley might chime in on some of these conversations. Is that right?
because her
Okay.
Panadol's kicked in, so
Yeah.
she's feeling.
She's on big girl Panadol now, aren't you?
Yeah. Like little round ones now.
Tablets.
Little tablets that you chew on.
Anyway,
Okay, what's the next one?
what do we do that drives the other one crazy?
Oh God. See, now this is going to get us started. Oh, that was a thorny. He is done for. There's no way he's going to live.
We're not talking about thorny.
Where do I start? Him breathing.
True. Yes.
He is so, no joke, like the loudest breather I've ever met.
If you can hear me, he goes like this.
It's not just mouth breathing, nose breathing as well. So and we're like in this confined box, and then if you know with a caravan, the cupboards come forward, so you're in this little tunnel. If you know what I'm talking about, if your husband's the same, let me know. But it's like this little box of, like a cone of silence, but it's noise. Anyway, so I'll look over and be like, far out, like, can you breathe properly? And then he'll go to nose breathing, and I'm like, that's just as bad.
And whenever Daddy gets into a show, he starts breathing.
Oh,
like
he just
really
he gets so deep into the show that it's like his throat closes off and he can't breathe. I don't know what it is. Anyway, this
You
is why
two.
we need a house so I can move away.
You two are fierce.
Well, go on, say one thing that annoys you about me.
I-
Me? About you?
Mel pisses me off when she reminds me of things that I know to do.
Oh,
Like, have you
he
locked the
doesn't
car?
do it.
Of course I've locked the damn car.
Okay, but do you know how
We're
many
at the shopping
times,
centre. We walk away from the shopping centre. Have you locked the car? No, I've left the keys in my pocket. I'm leaving the car unlocked.
Do you know how
I've
many
locked the car.
times I've been laying in bed and I'm like, did you lock the car in the van door? And he'll be like, yes, and get annoyed at me, and then I'll get up and the door's unlocked.
That doesn't
It
happen.
happens very often,
I hate being reminded.
but he needs it.
No.
He needs the reminder,
No. Have you put your undies on today? Of course I have.
but I don't ask. Like, come on. I ask things that are needed.
Has Archie,
You don't.
Has Archie put his undies on today?
Like, I take Archie out for a week. Did he do a week? No, I just stood him out there for a while.
But I
You know?
don't mean that as in,
Just
I guess I don't know. Anyway,
drives me
whatever.
up the wazoo.
Well, that's not too bad then.
Oh no, I could keep going. Like the loud screeching singing that she does to Archie just because she loves him.
That's for him, not you.
Yeah, but I don't want to hear it. We're in a little cocoon.
That's what Mummy does to Archie.
God, now you've got me stuck on what annoys me about you.
I think breathing's a pretty hard one.
And snoring.
Oh, can't help that. You snore too.
I got my tonsils removed, so I don't snore anymore.
That's true.
That is true.
And you do still have your tonsils.
Yes, we
And
do.
Mummy snores just as much as me.
But it doesn't keep him awake.
It does.
So
Yesterday night I didn't sleep a little tiny wink.
anyway,
Snoring.
so yeah. What else?
There's lots of
annoys
things.
you? Yeah, there's lots of things. So many things. I would need some time to make a list.
Probably my farting. Will you? That gets you angry.
But everyone laughs at Mummy's fart.
Yeah. Oh!
Who said you can chime in? Go back to sleep. You need a rest.
No, I don't.
Next question. All right. Guilty pleasures.
I got heaps.
Go on then.
Beer. That's a guilty pleasure of mine.
Potato chips.
Yeah, but not so much anymore. Like, when was the last? Like, I don't really eat them
But
a
you
lot.
could easily get back into it.
Oh yeah,
It's
like
just we've been trying not to.
if
snap
someone
as
puts
much.
like a big family-sized pack of salt and vinegar chips in front of me, rest assured I'm going to devour that bad boy.
Yeah.
What's going on here? Yeah. What else is there?
Well, for me, 100% is Nutella.
Yeah.
It's bad.
So are we just doing guilty pleasures in regards to like foods and stuff like
I
that?
can't think of anything else.
Okay.
So yeah, Nutella, as in a food thing for me. I cannot buy a jar of Nutella because I will consume it.
In one sitting.
Like it's not.
It's unhealthy.
Just not a thing. Like I can't do it. So, which that means I'm pretty good. The fact that I don't buy the jar because I know I'll eat it.
Funny story. You should tell the story about the Nutella thing.
Well,
You and Carly.
no,
Yeah.
because it's not even relevant.
It is. It's completely relevant.
It's not.
So Mel and her best friend Carly stopped talking, like had a full-blown fight over a jar of Nutella.
No,
Like
not
I'm talking
because
adults.
it
These
was-
are people. These two people are adults.
She loves Nutella too, but it wasn't because one of us ate it or anything.
No.
She thinks I put it in the fridge when I didn't. She
Oh
did.
no. There's gonna be. There's gonna be a fight when we get
And you
home.
don't put Nutella in the fridge. So she thought I'd put it in there, but I didn't. So yeah, we had a massive blue over that, and that's just always brought up all the time. Anyway, but another thing I can think of, I just love binging like a TV show. Is that a guilty pleasure?
Yeah, I think so. I think you can say that.
And so I used to do this daily. Because I used to work from home and then I'd have like an hour, generally an hour slot there before I'd pick up Paisley from school. And so I'd finish my last client, bam, to the lounge room. I'd be binging that episode, eating something
Jar
bad,
of Nutella.
and then I'd go get her from school. And that is something I desperately miss.
Sitting on the couch.
Oh, it's something I had to do each day, and I so badly miss doing that, and I can't wait to go back to doing that.
She's not going to move when we get to home.
Anyway, anything else for you?
I do love a hot dog.
It's all food for you.
Yeah. Oh, what else? There's not really.
Yeah, well, that's really what it is. Yeah.
I like socializing. Is that a guilty pleasure? No, not really. But yeah, like I'm a sucker for a hot dog. Yeah. I can't think of anything else. Like what other things are there?
I don't know. Let us know yours.
Yeah, let us know your guilty pleasures.
Yeah, because I don't know. Weirder the better. if you have a really weird one, like you like to eat your skin or something, like your peely skin.
Oh,
I don't know, something random.
People wouldn't do that.
Yes, they would. 100% people eat their peeled off skin.
That's disgusting.
Have you ever done any searching or research or watched anything that shows the things people get up to?
No, because you know I'm not into that stuff.
Well, maybe you are, and that's a guilty pleasure, and I just don't know about it.
Nah. So I can't even handle like that Dr. Pimple Popper. You know, like, and people love watching people get their pimples popped. Like, that's weird.
That's a guilty pleasure.
That's weird.
Yeah. But no, I don't do anything weird like that. I can definitely confirm I don't eat cotton wool balls or anything. Yes, people do it. I've watched all this stuff, Dal.
So that's your guilty pleasure, watching weirdos
Actually,
eat weird things.
mate, is my guilty pleasure that I love watching true crime.
Oh my lanta.
Like, so I've researched this because I'm obsessed with watching true crime, and there's been a study or something that if you get like pleasure out of watching those sorts of things,
You're a loose screw.
like you shouldn't really enjoy that, but I do.
Yeah, you got loose marbles.
Look, Dal,
What?
you're way more weirder than me.
No way
Yes,
in
you
hell.
are.
No
You
way in
just-
hell. I
There's
am
just
weirder
no
than you.
openness about it for you.
Okay, what do I do this week?
I don't know.
That's right.
I've got a few things, but we promised each other we wouldn't reveal the really embarrassing things on here. Do we want to just skip to the next question now?
Alright.
He's scared. He's shaking in his
No, I'm not
boots.
shaking in my boots.
Shaking in his boots.
Come on, tell me one.
Nah, because then you'll say something about me. Best tasting colour.
Oh God. The best tasting colour.
I definitely think it's purple,
Yeah.
because if I think of really yummy things like grape hubba bubba, it's purple.
Yeah.
It just feels like a yummy colour. Like if you have a purple smelly pen and it's grape smelly, like how amazing is that?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's like purple is yum. But then on the other hand, you've got like
I think red.
orange and yellow, which is like citrusy. So you can think of like nice, fresh, citrusy.
I'm thinking red.
Why red?
Like raspberry Fanta. Oh, God, that's good.
But red
Then-
looks angry.
It doesn't matter, you're eating it.
But it doesn't look yum. It doesn't taste yum. It tastes angry.
What do you mean?
Red is an angry colour.
But it doesn't taste angry.
Well, all the red things are going to hurt your insides.
Raspberry
Like
Fanta.
hello, red dye in all the foods is sending kids loopy. It's the worst thing for you. And you choose red?
I think red.
And red cordial used to make you throw up as a kid.
Maybe that's why I like red now, because I didn't get it when I was a kid.
Anyway, 100% purple.
I think you're wrong. Just purple reminds me of berries that you shouldn't eat. Like you're out in the bush, you're fossicking and you need berries because you're about to die. The purple berries are going to kill you.
Well, the red is the dead kangaroo. That's been.
But you can cook him.
What's your favourite? What colour do you think tastes the best?
Paisley, what colour do you think tastes best?
Of what?
Like, pick a colour. Like, if you can think of a yummy tasting colour, what would it be? Like, what comes to mind?
Blue.
Blue.
Why?
Because it's like a blueberry flavour.
Blueberry.
Blue Heaven milkshake?
Yeah, see.
Dang it.
Like,
Surprised you didn't go blue.
Yeah, well I sell like a strawberry milkshake as well.
No, you don't. When have you ever had a strawberry milkshake?
A strawberry milk, like a breaker. So I should have said brown, but you would have said, oh, you like poo. I said I like chocolate. A nice crispy steak.
Yeah, like Of course, chocolate's my top thing. It's my favourite thing of all time, but brown is not a yummy looking colour.
No, it's not.
It's okay.
We've been driving for hours. We're now on we're probably halfway or maybe 3/4 away across the 90-mile straight. Anybody who doesn't know what that is, it's 150 or 146.7 kilometres of dead straight road.
Yeah.
Okay, pep me up.
Alright.
I need to be woken up.
Yeah. All right. This is, I think, a question
What's this topic?
Well, Mum was about to say it.
that a lot of people want to know the answer to, but it is tricky. East Coast or West Coast?
Depends on the person. If you don't like travelling far to set destinations, East Coast. But if you don't mind getting in the car and like punching out a 10-hour day, West Coast, because like that's going to get you to a primo spot.
Yeah, and yeah, like West Coast has so much good about it. Like everyone will say. I think everyone maybe goes on about the West Coast and how good it is because, like, I guess.
A lot of East Coast people go to the West Coast.
Well, yeah, because it's just such a whole different world over there.
Yeah.
Compared to
It's
what
not
the
the
East
same.
Coast people are used to, and it is so far away, and yeah, it's like you're on a whole other country.
Yeah, 100%.
But see, this is the thing. The West Coast is probably better, but we still are going to live on the East Coast.
Yeah, like I think
So it's
if I was going to live on the West Coast, I'd probably live a couple of hours north of Perth. That'd be my
Did you
preference.
say east or west?
West. I said if I was going to live on the West Coast,
I'm thinking.
I'd live a couple of hours north of Perth. That way, you know,
Yeah.
you got the airport a couple of hours away, and you can still do a good drive to get to Exmouth, Coral Bay, and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. But then the West Coast, it really has to be good weather, or it's quite unenjoyable.
That's right.
And
it does get very windy
It's windy
and
lot.
hot. It does get a lot hotter there too.
Yeah. But then the East Coast, look, we're half the time we're raining.
Yeah, that's right. East Coast, you're flooding and you're wet.
Yeah.
So I know what I prefer, and I hate the rain.
And I hate the wind.
Yeah.
But yeah, and someone did say, ask who is friendlier. That's impossible to answer
Yeah,
because
can't comment on that because we've had no issues with anybody travelling.
Yeah,
so
but you could get, just because you're like, I don't think being on one side makes you friendlier. I think
No.
it's just some people you come across might be friendly and some might not. So we have an annoying little fly.
yeah.
It's here.
Okay, leave it there. Okay. What gives you the ick?
What gives?
Oh, I think I know what gives that an ick. That's sand.
No. Couple of things. All right.
Yeah.
If I get some bread and the bread's wet, like you get some bread out of the freezer and you put it in your toaster or something like that, and the bread's wet and like.
It's more so, say you're having a sandwich and an item, say tomato generally, which he doesn't have tomato, but if he bought a burger and there was tomato on it and then it made the bread a little soggy,
Thanks for finishing that for me, Dad.
oh,
But yeah, wet bread, can't do it. Just I can't do wet bread. It makes me. And what was the other one I was about to say? If Mel serves me my dinner, like say meat and 3 veg, and my veggies are touching,
see what I have to deal with?
I don't know why, and I never used to be like that.
I literally have to separate every little thing on his plate like he's a child.
I
and
think
now
it all
who
started.
do you think's picking up on that?
I think it all started
I
when
always
Mel
used to
told
do
me
that.
that she likes her pumpkin and her potato
Yes.
mixed together.
Who mixes their pumpkin and potato together in mash? So you have yellow mash. Does
No.
anyone else do that?
No.
Because it's so much better than plain white mash. But we've been together
A long time.
16 years or something
Yeah.
now, and I have not had my yellow mash since we've been together.
There's
I
nothing-
have to sacrifice everything I like because he doesn't like it.
I don't get peas because you don't like peas.
That's not true.
Hardly ever.
I make you peas and I just don't have the peas.
Meat and 3 veg is is potato, potato, pumpkin, and peas.
And maybe you could make it.
I don't want to go past this guy. Why is he flashing me past?
Because you're sitting there.
Copy in the Wonderland?
Yeah, you got your mate.
Yeah, mate, I'm good just sitting here. It's all good.
No worries.
Yeah, so what's your Richter? Tell us about it.
I was just about to say that.
I can't.
Why?
I can't.
Just-
I can't even say it.
Talk about it.
I can't.
So Mel loves cows, yeah?
Oh.
Like, loves cows with all her hearty might,
I do.
but
I do.
can't stand milk.
Oh, I can't even do it, the word.
The look of it, even me slurping it
Oh.
at breakfast time.
That's another thing about living in the van together. He
You have
sits
to sit
across
at the
from me
same
while
table.
he's. I just can't. I don't know why. I've always had this thing. I don't do it. Can't even say the word. Hate touching it. Hate looking at it. It's. Yeah, no. Anyway, moving on. I do have one other, and that is condensation.
Oh,
I can't do condensation. So like, why do we talk about this stuff? It's makes you icky. So like, say your drink bottle is all like wet on the outside, I can't touch it. Oh, so disgusting. All right,
Tell him again.
oh,
we
right.
have a topic surrounding friends. So the question originated because my best friend asked, how much do you miss your best friend? But is that appropriate to ramble on about on here?
She's alright.
Anyway, so I've just made the topic friends, like traveling around and meeting people, etc.
And our friends at home.
So, down.
Oh. Because we went against the grain to what 90% of the travelling population was doing, we didn't go across the bottom west and up to the west coast to Darwin that way. We went up the guts and then down the west coast. So we didn't travel with a lot of families.
No.
But in saying that, I guess, what's the, we had quality over quantity with
Oh,
the
yeah.
people that we met. So we've
Yeah.
we've become really good friends with some people on our journey,
Yeah.
and we'll be friends with them forever.
Yeah.
And
The
yeah,
issue with traveling, and you do meet some really good people, and yes, you then move on to other places, but the really horrible thing about it is they generally live in a different state,
yeah,
and it's hard enough to get time to see people that live next to you and people that like your family and friends that you've always had, let alone someone in a different state.
That's
like
right.
it's just, yeah, so that's the unfortunate thing about it. So far we have not met anyone that will be living in the area we are going to be living in, so yeah, that's just how it is, unfortunately.
just the nature of the beast.
But yeah,
We
so,
are excited to get home and see
yes,
our best friends though.
yes.
Like that's
And that is another thing I've found traveling and meeting so many people. Like, I am so lucky. No one will ever compare to my best friends.
oh,
And
except that one time they had a big fight about Nutella.
Oh yeah, Carly and Mummy had a big fight
we've
about
already
Nutella.
discussed the Nutella thing.
I think you were eating your pillow, girl.
But
Excuse
yeah,
me.
like my two best friends are from school. So it's very rare to
Really?
still be friends with your school friends.
And then, yeah, me and Chris have been, which is one of Mel's best friend's husbands.
Yeah.
We've been best friends, well,
Oh,
yeah.
see,
since 16 years ago.
like Tristan, the second he met my best friends, he just clicked with them as well, and he now thinks they're his best friends.
Well, they
Which
are.
they are. But
They are.
yeah.
And also,
It's
my best friend is Imogen.
That's your cousin.
Imogen's a cousin.
Still,
Yeah, but
That's
she can
okay.
be your best friend.
yeah, and also we grew up together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then our closest friends are family as well.
Yeah.
And then like we don't have huge amounts.
Yeah, we don't have a big friend group, but the
as
people that are in
he
our
said,
circle.
yeah, we just have small amount of friends, but they're good friends.
That's right.
And traveling and going away, like as the saying goes, like distance makes the heart grow fonder. It does with friends as well. Like
Yeah.
it just makes you realize how much you do enjoy time with your people from home. And,
Exactly.
and yeah, we miss you all. You know who you are. We
Yeah.
don't need to list you all off.
No.
If we talk to you, you're one of them.
That's right. All right. So that wraps up this episode. Tell us what you think.
That's enough of us yapping.
Yeah.
Now?
Talking crap. Tell us what you think. Is it something we should keep doing? Is it something we shouldn't keep doing? Have you got things that you'd like us to discuss? Yeah.
Yeah.
Send them
So-
through and let us know in the comments what you thought of this series.
Yeah, because
Is
we'll
it something we
probably
should
get
keep
maybe
doing?
2 to 3 episodes out of all of this, and then if it's something you do like, we can always get more topics and continue it as a regular thing. And yeah, so that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you on the next one.